if he was playing at a big-time school, he would have gone maybe even in the first round. And I kind of agree with that. I mean, he's incredibly athletic. He was in the top 3 or 4 in his position group in pretty much everything at the scouting combine. Yeah. And you just see him kind of ragdoll these FCS tackles. I mean, he's very quick. He's got a very he was very adept at getting around guys, and then the guys who couldn't get around, he was able to just kind of bulldoze right through some guys. He does have a little bit of a limited skill set right now, I think. His bag of tricks, you might say, is a little bit probably could use expanding at the NFL level. Probably has to put on some weight too. But from what I saw, he was a very solid pick, especially as far down in the draft as he went.
Yeah. The Bleacher Report's Justice Moscata did a really nice breakdown of Derek Rivers, and he kind of showcased some of the things about him, like beyond what you saw in your film review. Or part of what you saw in your film review as well. Doesn't have a lot of counter moves, not a lot of spin moves that you see him doing. Just kind of does a rip every once in a while. Not a lot of, if a tackle takes him too far outside, Rivers usually doesn't go back inside to try to get to the quarterback. He just trusts his athleticism to keep working that outside, and usually it works for him. He got to the quarterback, 14 times this season? Yep. 14 sacks. I think he had 12 or 14 sacks as a sophomore too. Yep. So
9 as a junior.
Very productive.
Youngstown State's all-time leading sack artist. So
yeah.
I mean, take for that what you will. It is Youngstown State. But
and that was coming off the left side, which usually isn't the side that you get a lot of those sacks because it's not the quarterback's blind side. So that makes it even more impressive. But no, like you said, fantastic athlete, and it really does show on tape with him. You highlighted one play where he was working to the outside, then he really stopped on a dime, cut, and went straight back to sack the quarterback. Yep. What was that, Illinois State?
Illinois State, yeah.
And that shows that 6.94 second 3-cone. This isn't just testing numbers. This isn't just practice. Yep. He has that athleticism.
No, he definitely does. I mean, he did look a little bit raw in some instances. I think he has to work on setting the edge a little bit. Yep. There were far too many plays where I saw where he was able, either the tackle or the tight end or whoever it was able to kind of seal him off, and the running back or quarterback was able to get around the edge. That's something he needs to work on. Again, he probably needs to add some weight. He's only 248 pounds, which is by far the smallest defensive end on the Patriots roster right now. I believe Trey Flowers is up around 275, and even he's not a huge guy himself. So definitely going to have to put on some weight, put on some strength. But I mean, he's already a pretty strong guy as it is. I believe he was 4th among all D linemen.
30 bench reps.
30 bench reps, yep, and that's including D tackles too. So definitely already a strong guy, needs to add some mass, but I think Patriots fans are really going to like what they see from this kid.